Tactical nuke! Tactical nuke! Tactical nuke! Incoming!
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Terror, horror, death. Death.
Nobody hears our cry. 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 Nobody hears our cry.
World on the brink, a start of collapse. A loss of this place, there's no going back. Planets collide, the stars will burn. Planets collide, the stars will burn. Planets collide, the stars will burn. Fire in the sky, planet starts to burn. Now the walls come to you. Hard to get down every day and night. Feasting your flesh, they will strike. All for the sake of the greed of the few. Cost of the earth, taking their use. Money over morals, a lesson to learn. Ravaged by greed, humanity burns. Our beast learn, go on the attack. Finish off humanity, there's no coming back. Planetary alignment, house on the moon. Now it's the walls that come to you. Planets collide, the stars will burn. 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 Planets collide, the stars will burn.
on his seat, and he split your tongue. King of golden sun, yeah. And the author said, any tensions met, respect and doubt, every animal sound, yeah. I'm saying, love, I'm saying, love. And the shadows spun you, king of crown and sun. Twilight embrace, break Solomon's cage. And the power set, defy secrets, unveil these lies. These are enemies' lies, yeah. I'm saying, lies. I'm saying, lies.
Well, hell yeah. Welcome to Outlaw Radio, baby. We're many copy, but few duplicate. All right, it was a great kickoff. 4 great bands in a row. Axe Master kicked it off. Axes of Evil, followed by Shadows Calling, The Lost, Darren Ironside, Planets Collide, and Valkenwolf with Deceiver. We have a great show tonight. We bring you Ella Baphomet. She's going to be coming up real soon. She's from Austria. Got a bunch of great questions for her. In the paranormal, we discuss some Austrian hauntings. Mentally ill in America, we talk about Medusa. In the Real Men's Health Summit, we discuss the simp, the beta, and the cuck. That's for Diane. She always asks me, what is a simp? So tonight I'm going to read it out for all you guys. Hello to everyone out there. I see all you guys. Nice seeing everybody. Thank you for watching the show tonight. Pretty cool, man. All right. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready to freaking kick it. Let's get this thing going.
Are you ready?
Rock and roll, baby. All right, I have somebody waiting in the wings right now. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to introduce her right now, but I have a little introduction for her. So Baphomet is a multifaceted occult symbol, famously depicted as a goat-headed androgynous figure. It first appeared in the 14th century trial records as an alleged idol worshipped by Knights of Templar. It represents the balance of opposites, esoteric wisdom. It has been adopted as modern symbol of defiance and individualism, just like the music of Ella Baphomet, mysterious and intriguing. As above, so below. Please welcome to the show. Let me get this set. 1 second. Ella Baphomet. Can you hear me?
Hi there.
Aw-
Hello. Yes, I
Awesome.
can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. I want to do one.
Perfect.
Awesome. I'm so excited for this. All right. So, Ella Baphomet is a singer, bassist, and recording artist based in Austria. She produces rock and metal music, drawing significant influence from classic hard rock and metal sounds of the 80s. Welcome to Outlaw Radio, Ella. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
This is fantastic. All right, let's jump right into it, okay? Because I have a bunch of questions for you.
Yeah,
All right, so
let's go for it.
what drew you to the Baphomet imagery, and how does the philosophy translate into your music?
Well, you already said it in that nice introduction. I didn't choose it like many bands do, for the satanic symbol that it became later on. I really took it on because of the unison, the unity of the opposites. So, as above, so below. Man, woman, man, beast, good, evil. For that reason that I don't want to be pushed into a drawer music wise. I can combine whatever I want and whatever I like. I can be whatever I like. And it is possible. You can unite things. And maybe you can see that in a greater sense too, that maybe people one day could be united again too.
Did that symbol choose you more than you chose the symbol?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, well, here's a follow up question to that. What is the most common misconception people have about your persona being dark and aesthetic and then having the devil symbol or the occult symbol? It's really an occult symbol.
I don't know. Some people might think that, yeah, she does this because she worships Satan. I don't know if people really think about it that much about the name. I've heard from a few people that they said, "Oh, I thought you were into satanic rituals or you're doing death metal." If you hear the name Baphomet, it comes up. Okay, she's doing screams and really death metal stuff, bit like Alice Cooper was when people expected a folk singer and then comes this shocking guy out. So maybe a bit in that direction.
Man, I wish I would have been in the audience thinking that he was a folk singer. Then he came out like
Yes.
wrapped around him. Probably scared the shit out of
Oh,
people.
I would have loved to see that.
That is funny. All right, hey, so I have this other question for you, and I get a lot of that too because I like dark imagery. It kind of goes with my personality, but along with outlaws too. I like the dark stuff, and I say it all the time: as above, so below. And I like pagan stuff. So your music, although you like hard rock and you like stuff from the '80s and stuff like that, but you also like gothic music, isn't that correct?
Yes. For a very long time, I listened only to Gothic music, and to this day I really love it. And so collaborations that go into that direction are always welcome. I love doing it because it's part of me. It's also a part of me.
Well, talking about that, what are your music influences? Who do you base your music from?
Oh, it's really a lot, but I think my all-time heroes are Judas Priest, Alice Cooper, and Ozzy Osbourne.
Wow, that's
That's
great.
just the main three.
Yeah, I love Alice Cooper.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Some people say I sing like him. I think I do a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my voice
I gotta
style.
hear that.
I'm gonna play some stuff tonight. A couple stuff that I sing on, and we'll see what you think later. All right. So,
Awesome.
talking about collaborations, how did you get set up with Storm Kingdom, and how did that all come about?
That was quite unspectacular. He wrote me on Instagram. He just asked, "Hey, I don't know if you're doing collabs, but I would love to do something. If you're up for it, let's do something." And yeah, that was it. I chose a song that I wanted to sing, and that's how it started.
That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, so you're an
He's a great guy, really. He's fantastic to work with and fantastic person. I was really lucky that he chose me.
yeah. We play his music on the show quite a bit,
Yeah.
and we play your music
Oh,
with his as well. But tonight we have a
thank
brand
you
new
for
song.
that.
We'll talk about that in a second. All right, so
Yeah.
you're an active part of the underground rock community in Austria. And for our listeners out there, because we're here in the United States, and most of the people that are listening right now, except for your friends, of course, are from the United States. What is the Austria rock scene like? The underground rock scene.
Do you mean in terms of what's going on with gigs or with the bands themselves?
The bands themselves, what the venues are like, what the crowds are like, the basics.
There's there's a lot of, I would say, more in the dark area, more like death metal bands. There are really a lot of those. Not so many new rock bands or classic metal bands. It's all more into the extreme, area. And those are the ones that are also more, I don't know, eager to play, and then they are doing their own festivals or their own gigs. So you see that a lot. With the venues, it's still a bit of a problem. Many don't want to pay anything for musicians. They just say, "Hey, just be happy you can play here," or maybe even have to pay to play there. So that's still an issue here, unfortunately.
What about when the bigger bands come rolling through? Do you get opportunities to open for them?
There are a few bands that get lucky, but it's not that often. Some are choosing local bands, but doesn't happen that often. They often have their set and their people that are going on tour with them.
All right. So my other question for you is this. I was going to say later on, and I think I'm going to do it after our interview. I'm going to do the paranormal segment. In the paranormal segment, did you know that the Disney movie Frozen was based on Hallstatt?
I think I heard it sometime. I might have.
And the reason I bring that up, do you think that there's so much like death metal and black metal and dark metal in Austria because Austria is such an old city, and there's many hauntings in Austria. I'm excited about the paranormal.
Hmm. I don't know if the death metal thing has so much to do with it because that was something that came later. That isn't. It's more of a new thing, you know. I don't know if that has to do with hauntings or paranormal things.
Every city has their own hauntings. Is there a famous haunting that you know about?
Uh, Not so much haunting, but I visited a lot of lost places here in Austria, but also in the US, some ghost towns. There's many places, just not the typical ones that you may heard of, like castles or ruins, but also old factory buildings. There's a lot to find here.
We have very few castles in the United States, although there's a castle not far from us. But Austria is one of the on my bucket list of places I want to go.
Oh, you would love that with the old castles and the ruins. I can definitely see you there.
The city's very gothic, isn't it? Very like old.
Yeah, very old buildings. Yeah, churches. That's something to look forward to.
Oh yeah, the churches are awesome. They're huge. Like they're these huge buildings. They're so gothic and
Yeah,
dark. It's so crazy. All right,
yeah,
so
Vienna.
your new song, "Too Much Noise." Tell our audience about when it's being released, if it's been released already, but like where they can hear it. But before that, what was your influence on the song, and how did it come about? How did you write it? produce it? Tell us all about it.
Well, it was released on Friday, and you can find it on Bandcamp. The video is on all my social media, and I wrote the lyrics originally for another collab that didn't happen, but the lyrics were very important to me. And first, I thought, okay, it's this thing is done, so just off with it. And a dear friend of mine then said, why don't you just finish the song the way you wanted it? Because the collab, the music wouldn't have been yours anyway. So how not, how you just go ahead, take the lyrics. It's your message. It's important to get it out and just do it the way you want it to do. And yeah, that's what I did because it's about noise, but not the obvious noise. We are surrounded by noise every day, you know, shops, workplaces, traffic, whatever. But there's also this digital noise. We are constantly flooded with fake news, horror news. There's terror here. There's lies here. There's you just can't get a breath. Then there's people fighting each other, forcing their opinions on others, hateful comments, and you know it's just you. It goes to your head, and you think this you can't escape this whole thing, but we can. And the revolution always starts with one person. It's always like, yeah, what am I gonna do? Yeah, that's how it starts. Change yourself, and carry that out into the world. And this is what really brings a change. Not fighting, not arguing, not being mad at each other for no reason.
Well, I have to ask you this question since you brought that up. And I know, unfortunately, I know very little of Austria, but is Austria, is it a liberal city or is it more conservative?
It's still more conservative. There was, like everywhere, there was a race, you know, from the other parties, but it's still conservative.
Let me ask you this other question since I got you here. How does how does Austrians feel about the war in Iran right now?
Well, I'm not gonna speak for the Austrians.
Or for you, I would
I
say.
think I think it's, you know, split. Some some take this side and the other take this side, and I just, you know, I stay out of it completely because I said political stuff doesn't have a space in me being an artist. I have my opinion like everybody else, but I'm not gonna influence anybody or, you know, say what you have to think. I want people to think for themselves and make up their own opinion, do some research, and find out for yourself.
Very cool. Are you concerned about the energy crisis that's happening in the world?
There is bound something to it's bound that something will happen. We all don't know what yet and why, but I think something is going to happen, and concerned, I think it just need to be prepared. Not be scared or afraid, but just be prepared and stay calm. I know that's a lot to ask because a lot of people already have panic, but that's not gonna help.
There's no reason to panic.
Don't rush to the stores and buy toilet paper.
Did that happen in Austria too?
Oh my god, yes.
People still wearing masks in their cars?
Uh, some of them, you know,
That's fantastic.
not that many, and you don't know because sometimes there's like really sick people, like, you know, you have cancer treatment or something. Then I totally get that you try to be cautious with anything that goes around because people don't really care, like coughing everywhere. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Give you a laugh. That's funny. When I get sick, I have a lot of masks left from when COVID was around. I went out and I ordered on Amazon the really good ones. You know, I didn't want those like
Mm.
bullshit doctor ones that they had. I want those like canine. called or whatever, something like that. K95s. I remember one time I went to visit somebody in the hospital and I had one of those on, and the nurse was like, "You have a better mask than we do." I'm like, "Oh yeah, because I don't want to get this freaking plague that's going around." And the funny thing is though, if I ever get sick, if I have the flu or something, I'll put it on so I don't get other people sick. But it always still makes me laugh when I see people in their car and they have it on.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think that's the best idea to do. Lack of oxygen in the car. I don't know.
That's
Good
freaking
idea to do.
that's great. Well, if I was to come visit Austria, what do you think I should see first? Do you think the churches or the castles? And by the way, you're not in your pajamas. I feel let down.
No, I'm not.
What time is it in Austria?
It's 1:35 in the morning.
That's not bad. I was thinking it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. All
No,
right.
it's not that much. Well, what should you visit? Yeah, you know the typical tourist stuff. Okay, you do that anyway. But there's like castles that not everybody knows. So I would say there's one really big one, and that still looks quite good. It was, I think, it got hit by bombs in the war sometime. So it's a bit damaged, but it's really beautiful there, and that's not far from here where I live. And it's a place that has a positive energy still. You go there and you feel, I don't know, welcome. It's you just wander around there, and time passes quite quickly, and you don't want to leave.
That's very cool. Uh, well, everybody that knows me, when I go to different places, I always want to see like the underground. I want to see like the bars that are off and away, like dive bars, and I probably want to see the hauntings. Of course, I'm going to come see you. But yeah, the that castle sounds cool, especially since it has cannonballs and stuff. All
And
right.
you can also visit the shooting place for Forsaken, because that's an abandoned soap factory. That's quite interesting too.
Yeah, that sounds very cool. And Matt Kuka, my paranormal chef that's on Thursday Paranormal, said that is awesome energy, and he's right. All right, so where can people find you on social media? Where can they hear your music, buy your merchandise? Where d-
Um,
where can they find
the
everything?
music.
Ella Baphomet.
The music, some of it is on Spotify and on streaming. Too Much Noise and Welcome to Our World are only on Bandcamp. So just watch out on my social media. You find out where everything is, but you can find everything, all songs on my Bandcamp, no matter if it's solo or collab. And I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Yeah, and Bandcamp.
All right, and you can find her on my page. I share all her stuff and her music. Wonderful talking to you tonight. It's going on 2 o'clock in the morning in Austria. I wish you
Um,
a fantastic evening, and
Thank
thank you.
you. You too.
Would you like to introduce your song? And we'll get it rolling.
Yeah. Okay. So this is my new song, Too Much Noise, and I hope you like it. Maybe you find the time to check out the video, and see you soon.
Thank you, Ella. You have a fantastic evening.
Thank you.
Ella
You
Baphomet.
too.
Too much noise. All right. Good night, hon.
Bye bye.
Let's go. There's too much noise and we're distracted by our little toys. Make believe we have a choice, and truth just silencing our voice. True silence we can't endure, instead of seeing what is pure, forgetting what we knew for sure we make the noise our only cure. Too much noise, 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 too much noise. More and more as the set go, you stay silent and play your role, leaving just an empty soul, breaking down what once was whole. Wanna change but have no clue, think there's nothing you can do, afraid to start with something new. The revolution starts with you. It's one spark that ignites a flame. You are the picture, not the frame. Too much noise, 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 too much noise. Too much noise.
On this day of pain, I walked out in the rain. It's good things like this never change. Oh, my bride to be, I hold your cold hand, my fool, my love. Ecstasy, misery, I stand tall, I don't fear nothing at all. A truly bizarre fate, irresistible.
Time to expose.
When you see me, I'm not there, but that's cool. You don't care, I put on a smile for you. It really doesn't matter if we speak or not, it's useless. You won't get, you can't get caught. And the sickness I got, that's about the dream with my fate. I sit busting right out at the seams to sacrifice myself at the drop of a dime. Unglamorous death, a terrible crime. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. We are synchronized.
Into volcano vibes.
When you see me, I'm not there, but that's good. You don't care, I put on a smile for you. It really doesn't matter if we speak or not, it's useless. You won't get, you can't get caught. And the sickness I got, that's not but the dream with my fate. I sit busting right out at the seams to sacrifice myself at the drop of a dime. Unglamorous death, a terrible crime. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, 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 no.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Oh, fuck yeah. That was a bunch of great songs of their own, man. Ella Baphomet, Too Much Noise. I love that. Revolution starts with you. That is a cool freaking line. The revolution starts with you. I love that. I love that interview. It was really excellent. Thank you, Ella, for coming on the show. Gonna be playing a bunch of your music. Gonna be playing you on Monday as well for the PSA. Okay, so I'm super excited to do this since we had Ella on the show and we were talking about Austria. You got me thinking about Austria, so I wanted to do Austria in the paranormal segment. Okay, so check this out. Haunted Austria. Austria is steeped in alpine folklore, dark history offering numerous haunted locations. Lots of haunted locations. It's a very old world city. Vienna and Salzburg top it. Chilling sites include the witch trial site of Musham Castle, Habsburg's Hofburg Palace, and the Hallstatt Scharnel House. Musham Castle in Salzburg, known as the Witches' Castle. This site was the location of violent witch trials in the 17th century and is rumored to be haunted by those tortured there. The Cemetery of the Nameless in Vienna. That's a cool name. Located near the Danube, I think it's pronounced. This eerie site is the final resting place for unidentified, often accidental victims of the river. That's got to be a good haunting. Because, rivers, lakes, streams, they all have this energy, man. Energy. All right, so Hallstatt Scharnel House in Hallstatt, a bone house containing over 600 intricately painted skulls, creating a profound memento mori atmosphere. Musham Castle is central to tales of dark magic and, according to local legend, werewolf haunts. That sounds cool. That sounds super cool. All right, so the narrow, dark streets of Vienna's city center are historically linked to plague, punishment, and murder in medieval times. Thank you for saying I'm killing it. Thank you so much, man. Love it. Here's one from Rocky Balboa.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
Listen to what Rocky says. All right, so the legend of Restless Miner is one of the town's best-known ghost stories. It tells of a worker who centuries ago died in a tunnel collapse, buried before he could ever be found. I should have asked her about that legend. She probably knows it well. Okay. Hallstatt in Austria was Disney's inspiration for the movie Frozen. This small town is magical. His fairy tale Austrian village hides a chilling secret. Welcome to haunted Hallstatt. Between alpine peaks, I don't know why I said pinks. That's great. Yeah, I had a dirty thought. I'm not going to say it. Okay. So Hallstatt's beauty hides a darker side. Europe's oldest salt mine, a skull-filled chapel, and ghostly tales that linger. Hallstatt looks like a storybook the moment you round the bend. Timbered rooftops spill down to the lake, pastel houses, a slender church spire, mirrored water, and an amphitheater of limestone. But beneath that flawless surface lies one of Europe's deepest historical seams, salt death rituals, and an archaeology so important it gave a name to an entire prehistoric culture. In the autumn mist, the village feels haunted not by ghosts so much as by the unbroken chain of human lives laid down over 7,000 years. For centuries, when graves ran out of space, skulls were exhumed, whitened, and artistically painted with the names and dates before being placed in racks inside the chapel's small room. Today, more than 600 painted skulls line the walls, some crowned, some marked with flowers and dates, creating an image that feels both intimate and eerie. Visitors often call it haunting. Locals call it a long, practical relationship with death that today reads like folklore. So the Austro-Hungarian forces committed significant war crimes during World War I against Serbian civilians, including mass executions, sexual assault, and the burning of villages. During World War II, as part of the Third Reich, Austrians were complicit in Germany, and post-war Soviet forces... I'm missing a page... committed massive sexual assaults and murders during their occupation. So that also left behind a crazy energy. Yeah. Massively haunted. Well, it's an old world, man. In 7,000 years, Of course. Of course it's going to be crazy. So yeah, that's Paranormal Austria. Hope you guys dug it. I thought it was pretty cool. I think that the crazy thing is, here we go with Disney again, right? And they come out with the movie Frozen. But beneath the myths is a very haunted place. I think I'd be haunted too if they dug me up and then took my skull out and cleaned it off and whitened it and painted all over it. I don't think I'd be too cool with that. I'd be haunting the shit out of them. All right, how about we play some tunes? Because tunes is where it's at. This is James War. He is from the United Kingdom. This song is called The Road. I really love this tune. I dig it. It's one of my favorites. Followed by Tegan Hughes with the song Haunt Me. But I do want to go back and say this. Hey guys, at The Unsatisfied, I really dig that song, Blood Gospel. I think it's a rocker. All right, here we go. I'm Jeff James, Outlaw Radio Nation. We'll be right back, peeps.
Your road is long, mine not so much, and you are strong. Me, I'm not that tough, and you are young. The world is in your hands, don't be afraid. Just try to make your plans and do it your way. They will understand, and if they don't, that's okay. We'll do it anyway. 'Cause it's the road. It's the road. It's the road. Choice to be kind, love your fellow man, and to be bold. And try to make your plans, don't be afraid. And try to make a stand and do it your way. They will understand, and if they don't, that's okay. We'll do it anyway. It's the road, it's the road, it's the road. And do it your way. They will understand, and if they don't, that's okay. We'll do it anyway. 'Cause it's the road. It's the road. It's the road. 'Cause it's the road. It's the road. It's the road.
It's raining outside, too much the tears in here. I can't believe you're gone. The echo within these halls. But the silence now is louder than it all. Faded footprints vanish with the moonlight softly fall. Hold me, please. Let your shadow crawl the walls. 'Cause the emptiness don't answer when I call. Hold me, please, just to feel I'm not here alone. Leave the
Well, Rising Fall, I saw that you guys joined the chat. So I quickly looked and saw that I had your song right up in the top of my playlist, and I threw it in there. And I like Black Horse. It reminds me of the apocalypse. Because I'm a bad motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I am bad. I have a reputation to maintain. I'm not sure if you've heard. Okay. Oh, boy. That was some great music in the road. James War with The Road. Great message in that song. Janine, I know you heard it. It's great. Then we did Tegan Hughes, Haunt Me. And then I threw in The Rising Fall with Black Horse. It fits the show perfectly. Okay, so this is Mentally Ill in America. Although it's not in America. I believe it's Greece. Medusa. All right, so thinking about women that were scorned and unhappy chicks, right? I thought, who better than to talk about but Medusa? Yeah, the black horse of death. Death is upon us. Trump's in office.
You have been banned, you loser. Now crawl back into your hole.
Everybody knows I'm a Republican. I voted for Trump. Jesus. I saw in the news that last resort is nuclear holocaust. That'll show them. Let's just nuke them. Fucking stupid. All right. I'm going to go all political on you. All right. So, Medusa turns men to stone. Right? Turn to stone. That was a great song. All right. So, as a curse inflicted by Athena after Poseidon sexually assaulted Medusa in Athena's temple. Athena is a real bitch, man. Talk about, like, somebody... I guess they didn't have Me Too first back then. Believe all women, except for Medusa. Athena had it out for her. Okay, so as punishment for this defilement of Medusa, who was the victim, just want to point that out. And I was thinking about this, Matt, when that last song played, Black Horse by The Rising Fall. I was thinking about Medusa and Athena. Maybe when we do that seance on July 14th with Gregory Nicholas, and by the way, peeps, anybody in Cleveland, if you want to join us in the seance, it only costs you $20. There's going to be like 7 or 8 of us. We're going to be with celebrity, medium, Reiki master Gregory Nicholas. If you haven't heard about Gregory Nicholas, he's freaking awesome. But we're going to be doing the seance. We should try to reach out to Athena and tell her how much of a bitch she is. That won't be dangerous at all. All right, where was I? Feel like Jim Bellinger right now. I'm totally lost. All right, so as punishment for this defilement of her shrine, Athena transformed Medusa into a hideous monster with snakes for hair, turning her gaze into a weapon that petrifies anyone who looks at her. You ever seen that movie with Eddie Murphy, Coming to America? Remember that black dude that had that hair glow? Kind of reminds me of Medusa's hair. Yeah. Oh, boy. Turning her gaze into a weapon that petrifies anyone who looks at her. The curse and punishment. In most myths, Medusa was originally a beautiful mortal woman and a priestess of Athena. When Poseidon assaulted her in the temple, Athena was furious at the sacrilege, and then she directed her wrath at Medusa. A woman scorned hath no fury like Athena. Again, she sounds like a real bitcheroony. So Athena turned her hair into venomous snakes and made her face so monstrous that the sight of it turned men to stone. She was banished to a remote island. Like, that wasn't enough. She made her hideous and ugly, gave her snake hair, then her look turned men to stone, and then Athena was like, you know what? And now you're banished to the island. Man. Can't win for losing there. What the fuck? All right, so banished to a remote island where she gazed into men's eyes, isolating her to ensure no one would ever want her again. While often described as a weapon, some interpretations suggest the gaze was a defense mechanism. She was lonely and often feared for her life from suitors or heroes aiming to kill her. In some versions of the myth, she was originally a Gorgon, and her power was an innate attribute rather than a curse. But the tale of her transformation by Athena is the most common. In the late version of Medusa's myth by the Roman poet Ovid, Medusa was originally a beautiful maiden, but when Neptune, the Roman equivalent of the Greek Poseidon, mated with her in the temple of Minerva, the Roman equivalent of the Greek Athena, the goddess punished Medusa by transforming her beautiful hair into snakes. Man, these women back then had it out for her. She must have been really beautiful. You ever notice that? Never, ever talk about your boyfriend if you have a cute girlfriend, right? Girls, they will steal your man in a second. They will throw you over the river, man. They will throw you in the bus lane to get to your man. Okay. In Ovid's Metamorphosis, the reason Medusa is metamorphosized into a Gorgon is because Neptune sexually assaulted her in the temple, right? The beautiful Medusa, for the violation of her temple and the curses by her by transforming her from a maiden into a monster, right? Lady KK got the superpower. Yeah, she does. She does. She's got that voice, man. Okay, that was my story of Medusa. I hope you guys loved it. Athena is a real bitch, huh? Man, never cross Athena. So think about that, Matt. We'll have to reach out to Athena and see if we can get her. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. I got 2 in a row for you. This is Black Marine featuring MX the American. The name of the song is Call Me Anytime. And then we're going to do MX the American with the song Creature. So that's 2 for you in a row. And I'll be right back, peeps. Oh, yeah, there we go. Go.
just meant to preach. I'll pick you up as you fell to the ground. I see the look on your face is not a frown, but a smile. Here's your laughter as it gets louder, 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 louder. And the creature I see in you makes me prouder. From the hero to the fall to the zero. from their time and paid them high. I'm paralyzed. I won't feed the lies. I won't feed the tide. You two can think of simple lies. You two can think of simple lies. That's what I'm dreaming of. Now tell me now a story about a measure, strategy, how it could be. Even that one. Patient. Up to this one. Some great theories are the seeds of misery. And we angry. I realize those of their mind, those of their life. You two can fall for a simple trial. You two can fall for a simple trial. That's what I'm dreaming of. Now tell me now a story about a measure, strategy, how it could be. Even that one. Patient. Up to this one. And so I picked my way through the mud of whoopee preachers. And I found the delusion, shaped to stone, of a whoopee revolution. Do you really know how I felt being high-tied by your dense solution? Lyrics actions of devotion, not a temptation to conquer the exception. Whether we loved, nor some shit, or we set off for another absurd trip. They got no destination in this still lifetime. It's the mass that surrounds us. They and us got to stop this endless narrow-minded self-degradation. What's the need of you reciting without knowing what's a community? I ask myself, what is this need? Why you point your finger at me? You cling to bad news to avoid a lead, to avoid a lead. I get a firm grip of dream. I get a firm grip of dreams.
That's for you, King. The King, baby's in the house, so we had to play some King Earn. And I love Black Marine, so I had to play her as well. God damn, that's a great song. The metal version of The Wall, in my opinion. Yeah, that experience exactly. Hell yes. And you know what? I don't know why you got
You
that
have
one.
been banned, you loser.
That's my
Now
fault.
crawl back into your hole.
But this is what I wanted to give you.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Hell yeah. That's for you, King Earn. That was a bunch of great songs in the row again, of course. MX the American. Creature. That song is banging. Black Marine with MX the American. Super interesting song. Loved it. Thought it was great. All right. You guys ready for Real Men's Health Summit? I almost said Mentally Ill in America. Might be the same thing, actually. Real Men's Health Summit and Mentally Ill in America could be its own tandem show. Okay. So, Diane Baker, I don't know if you're still out there listening, hon, but I'm doing this segment just for you. Just for you, girl. Diane's on the Facebook dating thing. I gave up on that a long time ago. I can't do it. Feedback, man. You don't need feedback. That song's great. King Floyd. I love it, man. Yeah. I think you should do the metal version of The Wall. Has anybody ever done it? Sabotage maybe tried it. I don't think any metal band's ever really tried to do it. I think that'd be super cool, though. Yeah. I love it too. That's a great song. It was a toss-up though between Painkiller and that song, but I had to give some love to Black Marine, so that's what we did. All right, here we go, and this is for you, Diane Baker, the Simp. Okay, so this is titled "The Simp, the Beta, and the Cuck," and I learned a lot of interesting things about cucks that I didn't know about. So here we go. A simp is an internet slang term for someone, typically a man, who shows excessive deference or attention or financial support to another person, a woman. Okay. In hopes of a romantic or sexual relationship that is not reciprocated. That is a simp. So basically, a guy that bends over backwards and will do absolutely anything for you. Women hate that. They hate those guys. Don't be that guy. Mom always told you, gotta be a gentleman, open the door for her, treat her like a goddess. That's the wrong thing to do. I'm sorry, ladies. I know there's a lot out there. KK, this is why I get in trouble. I can't control myself. Okay. It implies a lack of self-respect and is often used as a derogatory insult, sometimes linked to the nice guy behavior. I told you. Why do you think they say nice guys finish last? Yes, they do. Man, woman, earth, death. Is that how it goes? Infinity. Okay. Isn't that a sugar daddy? Well, I guess, maybe. Yeah, but a sugar daddy is more of typically an older guy that has a lot of money that will, take care of the woman, basically. And a lot of these women don't even have sex with these older guys. You know what I mean? Mostly because they'll have a heart attack and die because they're older. There was just recently, and I kid you not, because the internet doesn't lie. There was a court case where the son was suing the dad because the dad wrote him out of the will of his inheritance because he sided with his mother. When the father left him and his mom, he married a girl that was like the son's age. And the son was pissed, so he took his dad to court and found out in court that she had been married like 3 or 4 times to other dudes that were older, and they all passed away, leaving different sums of money, like $150,000, $200,000. She married 3 times before she married this dude's dad, and the kid at court disclosed that his dad just had cardiac arrest not long ago, and in court, the judge was like, "Did you tell this girl, that you had cardiac arrest?" And he's like, "Yeah." What a simp. Yeah, they call a woman like that a black widow. I don't know, man. If I was a woman, I would rule the world. You heard it first on Outlaw Radio. If I was a woman, I'd rule the world. Okay, here we go. Nice guy behavior. Don't be a simp. Although I think there's some women out there that might want that. I don't know. That's how they lose respect for you. Okay, let's move on to the beta before I really bury myself. All right, so the beta is slang used primarily by the younger generations and online in the manosphere communities to describe a male perceived as passive, weak, submissive, or lacking confidence. It is a derogatory term opposite to alpha or sigma, dominant, assertive, often implying someone is a follower rather than a leader. So beta is submissive, passive, weak, or lacking confidence. Do you ever hear, yeah, but good looking. Did you ever hear the stories how she settled, right? Well, she settles for the beta. The beta holds down a good job. The beta is probably a plumber or an electrician or, somewhere along those lines, maybe a chef. That's a beta. And truth is, ladies, like 90% of the population makes $50,000 a year and has no health care, right? Only 1% of the population is making $100,000 a year and is over 6 feet tall. 1%. So you're limited, ladies. But yeah, so typically they would marry the beta and then go out and cheat with the alphas or the sigmas. Because ladies out there, I'm going to tell you something that somebody said this to me the other day at my job. And we were talking about the girls there. And we were discussing that, and I don't think anybody that watches the show goes where I work. There's no attractive ladies where we work. I mean, they're young. Some of them are attractive to other people maybe, but in me and him talking, we didn't think they were attractive, right? And he said to me, he goes, yeah, but they think they are. And I'm like, of course they do. And I'm going to tell you why that is. Because guys will fuck anything, right? A guy will have sex with a girl that's overweight. A guy will have sex with a girl that's maybe a little slow, right? Guys are disgusting. Not all guys. But a lot of guys out there are gross, okay? And what happens is they'll sleep with women that are lower than them to make themselves feel better about themselves, and then women that are maybe lower on the scale, not compared to him as an alpha or a sigma, think that they should deserve that and they should always go after that, right? And then it leaves a ton of dudes that aren't 6 feet tall making $100,000 a year with no girlfriends whatsoever. Even average girls won't date average dudes. Average girls always go higher. So they're always dating somebody that's better than them. Right? Basically. Think about it. Okay. So they're followers, not leaders. Which I don't think is really true, but whatever. So cuck is a derogatory, often offensive slang term shortened from cuckold, referring to a weak, emasculated or submissive man. It is heavily used online, political contexts by the alt-right to insult men with progressive views, implying they are disloyal or spineless, or simply to label men as sellouts. You cuck!
Let me tell you something you already know.
You
The
have
world
been
ain't all
banned,
sunshine
you
and
loser.
rainbows. It's
Now
a
go
very
back
mean
into your
and
hole.
nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
That dude is a cuck. I never called anybody a cuck in my whole life, but that is freaking funny. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so a cuckold is a man whose wife or girlfriend is unfaithful, originating from the cuckoo bird depositing eggs in other nests. That makes a lot of sense. Shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. That's what my mom always used to say. My mom used to tell me that. Jeff, you shouldn't just date one girl. You should go out with multiple girls. You can see what you like. I was so stupid. I don't know why I didn't date multiple women. I didn't do that till later on in life. That's not funny. Okay. I'm sure there's girls out there that watch the show that don't leave comments or in the chats. They're like, yeah, I dated him. He is an asshole. Okay. In modern online disclosure, since 2014 through 2016, it is used as a generic insult against liberal or moderate men aiming to emasculate them. They don't need to be emasculated by Republicans calling them cucks. I'm sure they're emasculated by their women. Women probably run the relationship. It's all submissive and shit. Let's just cuddle, honey. Okay. I'm going to move on from that. That whole thing could bury me. Okay, so the term is associated with misogyny in white nationalist rhetoric, often appearing in online harassment campaigns. So here we go. I'm going to say this, and this is the truth. White nationalist rhetoric. So they're saying that Republican dudes are white nationalists. See how Google is so crazy? Man, that's what's wrong with the world and the media. I found that on Google, by the way. All right, so it can be used as a noun. He is a cock. Or the verb, I've been cucked, meaning to be made full of or to have one's ideas stolen. Huh. Imagine somebody steals your song and you go to court and you're like, he cucked me. All right, here we go. So women are often attracted to traits found among bad guys. True. Super true. And I have to play this because it's so freaking true. Here we go.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Chicks love bad dudes. And what's really funny is they like bad dudes with good hearts, which is an oxymoron because a bad dude doesn't have a good heart. Although some people have said, like, Jeff, you're a bad boy, but you have a good heart. I'm like, yeah, I'm not bad. I'm far from bad. I'm actually super good. I'm a good Christian boy.
You have been banned, you loser. Now crawl back into your hole.
Now, these traits are often found among what you might call powerful good guys. The regular, non-powerful nice guy stereotype invokes a sense of low confidence, weakness, patheticness, and neediness. Don't be needy, that's the other thing. Like, for instance, don't do those good morning texts. Good morning, beautiful. Don't do those, okay? Don't continue texting over and over again. Don't do that. That's against man law. Because they will have no respect for you, okay? You gotta lay back and chill. Like, I don't return messages for hours. And, you know, Sandy K out there, I do return your message. But I'm not trying to sleep with you. That came out wrong. All wrong. The nice guy syndrome often reveals itself through red flags, like excessive people-pleasing, passive aggressiveness, and a sense of entitlement. These individuals may complain about being in the friend zone, exhibit insecurity, and lack of healthy boundaries. Gotta have boundaries. That's one of the main things. Women hate when guys have boundaries. You're lost, you don't know what the topic is? The topic is cucks, man. We're talking about cucks, betas, and simps. Cuck. Is that how you spell it? No, it's C-U-C-K. Often mistaken on spell check with cock. Jackhammer me, Eddie. Okay. You guys probably don't know what movie that is. If you guys know what movie that is, can you jackhammer me in Missionary Eddie? Right? If you know that what that movie is, and you put it up there in the comments, I'll give you a free shirt. Okay. Nice guys are often too predictable, which may be boring for some women. Most people lead boring, predictable lives, like I do. So they are attracted to people who are exciting and a bit unpredictable. Research from McKendree University found bad boys are always a challenge. Nice guys are never a challenge. You could be nice and bad at the same time. Cuck. Look above his head, RF. Cuck. Oh, boy, man. See how I can go off the rails? And it can even go off the rails when I'm by myself. Shit. Okay. So according to Pew Research, nearly 63% of men under 30 are single. That's not a shocker. Guys under 30 don't know how to talk to women. The generation below me and many more below me below that, they have no idea how to deal with a woman, talk to a woman, please a woman. They have no fucking clue whatsoever. If we lost the internet and we had to go back to pioneer days, back to the bush, and I don't mean jungle people, okay? If we had to go back to those days, those people would be lost. They wouldn't know how to start a fire. They wouldn't know how to build a camp. I could build a lean-to. I know how to build shit. Survival, maybe. Survival. We're probably going to be needing it soon with the way Trump's pushing us. Or maybe it's all a big lie and we're just there for stealing the treasures from Iran. Okay. So nearly 63% of men are single. Many aren't even actively looking. Psychologists link this trend to shifting priorities, autonomy, emotional safety, financial independence, avoiding high-risk commitments like marriage. The contract of marriage. Contract of marriage can seriously fuck up somebody's life. Man, you could lose fucking everything, and you could lose your kids and never see them. That goes both ways, okay? You gotta be careful. More so they're against the guy in court, but women these days, and now that we have equality, which is a fantastic word, women these days can lose their kids. I see it happen all the time now. Older men are increasingly stepping away from dating, prioritizing peace, independence, and personal interests over the perceived burdens of modern romance. Key drivers include a desire to avoid complex emotional entanglements, past relationship trauma, they call that baggage, financial or lifestyle preservation, often value God damn. Often valuing a curated solo life. The idea that chivalry is dead and women killed it is a continuous cultural argument suggesting that modern feminism and women's pursuit of equality have led them to reject traditional gentlemanly courtesies, such as holding doors or paying for dates. Proponents argue that negative reactions to these gestures from women have caused men to cease them. Yeah, that's probably true. While others suggest the behavior was inherently transactional and simply evolved or been replaced by mutual respect. Let's think about that a second. Chivalry isn't dead. I hold the door open for women. I'll pull their chair out if they want. I could do all those nice things for the ladies. No, I definitely believe in chivalry, giving your jacket if she's cold and things like that. Yeah, totally, totally. But I guess at the same time, I could see how men don't want to do it, you know, because it's not reciprocated. And this is one thing I learned on the manosphere. Women want traditional men, but men can't get traditional women, right? They want to be modern women that have a traditional man. And if you go along with that, that makes you a cuck or a beta. Simps, I think, are the worst. Whatever. All right, let's play some tunes. I went on a tangent about that. I got to stop talking about dating shit. If I don't stop, I'm losing my voice. If I don't stop talking about dating shit, I'll never get a date. All right, you guys ready? This is Jim Bellinger featuring me. I got to play keyboards. I did the lead guitar part in the middle, and then I did a spoken word part at the end. This song is called To Be Reborn, and this is Jim Bellinger. I'll be right back, peeps, as I got something cool I want to share with all the independent artists out there before we go for the night. Be right back.
Never take a road to the middle of a storm, 'cause you will wish you were never born. Never take a ride to the other side, just turn around, you won't be found. To be reborn, to be reborn, to be reborn, to be reborn. Never take a rodeo to a burning field, to no
'cause if you do, you'll have nowhere to go. Walk down the path of disrepair, 'cause you know you ain't gonna make it nowhere. 'Cause it's time. Never take a rodeo to a burning field, to a field that's old and worn. Never show your fear to a pack of hungry wolves. So when there's nothing left at all, you know it's time to be reborn, to be reborn, to be reborn, to be reborn. And with the ever-changing times strikes you down to size. Never get up in the morning without your soul, 'cause if you do, you'll have nowhere to go. Walk the path of disrepair.
To Be Reborn, Jim Bellinger. The last thing we got to work on together was kind of cool, though. I did the keyboards, got to play the guitar part in the middle, and then did a little spoken word at the end. Figured since I played one of my songs, I figured I'd play Jim Bellinger too tonight. I miss you, Jim. Mr. Moonlight. You left me, baby. All right, so I got something good for you guys out there. I looked up a couple things because I was releasing some of my music, and I was looking up some places for independent artists. And I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard any of these things, so I thought I'd throw them out there and see what you thought. So, key platforms and news for independent artists. Northern Transmissions. It covers independent music and news and new video releases. Independent Music Weekly by TJPL News focuses entirely on unsigned artists distributed globally. Music Connection offers a Hot 100 live unsigned artists and bands list. Unsigned Only Music Awards. This competition accepts submissions for various categories and offers a Win Some Love promotion. And lastly, in the Cleveland area, I know this is coming soon and I want to start talking about it now. Nomination for Cleveland Scene's Best Of. They have a whole podcast section in there, like news, best entertainment, best sports ones, the whole bit. This year, I would like all you peeps out there to keep an open mind to it. But Thursday Paranormal is what I want us to get nominated this year. I want us to get out there in the Cleveland market for the paranormal, because there's not much going in Cleveland with paranormal. There might be a couple podcasts where they do haunted cemeteries and shit like that, but we do everything, okay? So this year, don't forget, Scene Magazine, Thursday Paranormal. The revolution starts with you. All right, well, we've been Outlaw Radio Nation. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in tonight. One thing I do want to say, I want to thank Ella Baphomet. You're fantastic and lovely, and your music is great, okay? Thank you for coming on the show. Live from Austria. That is awesome. Thank you, Ella. I also want to thank all the bands that came and watched the show tonight. I want to thank the bands for letting me play their music tonight. So many great ones. Black Marine featuring MX the American. We played MX the American. We did Jim Bellinger. We did The Rising Fall. We did King Earn. Tegan Hughes, James War. We did My Song. Did The Unsatisfied. Ella Baphomet. Valken Wolf, Darren Ironside, Shadows Calling. We played Axe Master, which is our super cool song in the beginning. Don't forget, this Thursday, on Thursday Paranormal, show starts at 7 p.m. I'm not sure what Matt's going to be talking about yet. We haven't really decided yet. I will be bringing in the strange news, stuff about spiritual and religious artifacts, and some really cool World War II stuff, Germany. I got a whole bunch of really crazy stuff for you in the strange news. And then my segment, Lurking in the Dark, I'm going to be talking about poltergeists. Okay? Been watching a lot of cool stuff on YouTube. Watched something on YouTube the other night. I had to turn the lights on before I went to sleep. It scared the shit out of me. Some real footage. Poltergeist. It's wild. You got to check it out. All right, so that'll be Thursday Paranormal when we kick off at 7 p.m. We're going to also play some really cool tunes. I'm going to play Ella Baphomet, probably play Darren Ironside again, some other ones. Tomorrow at 7 p.m., I'm doing the PSA. I don't have any guests scheduled for that show, but I do have some stuff we're going to be talking about. I can tell you right now what it's going to be, and I'll share with you guys. Views are really picking up. We're doing really well on Buzzsprout, Rumble, X, and Apple. We got a congratulations things from Buzzsprout because we had 75 uploads this week. That's not bad because you have to actually go to Buzzsprout to upload the show. So that takes some effort. It's not like it's on YouTube and you just pop it on. You know what I mean? You actually have to go to the show. So that was one of the cool things we're going to talk about tomorrow. Next Sunday, Outlaw Radio Nation. I have country artists on Virgin Records. That was a great find. I'm super excited to interview him. Chase Skinner is going to be with us on the show. We're going to be talking about haunted and gothic country music. We're going to be talking about a lot of cool stuff. And we've been Outlaw Radio Nation. I want to thank you peeps for watching the show. And I got one last song for you. And I figure since, tonight I've been kind of bad and kind of dirty and thinking about, girls and stuff like that, I thought I'd play a nice dirty song for you. This is The Unsatisfied. This song is called Into the Gash. We've been Outlaw Radio Nation. And you peeps, have a fantastic evening. I'm out. Blessed be with ya. Later, peeps.